Hello everyone, this is A. Mani Sharma, and in this video we shall solve few questions of higher order thinking skills, topic percentage and its applications, standard 6. Now let's see the question. The selling price of an article is 4 by 3 of its cost price. Find the profit percent. Children, first of all, let us jot down what is given. See here, it says that SP is equal to 4 by 3 of CP. So, if CP is equal to X, then SP will be equal to 4 by 3 X. Now see here children, if you change this 4 by 3 into mixed fraction, it will be 1 by 3 X. Okay, so from here you can say that CP is X and SP is 1 by 3 X, and this makes clear that SP is greater than CP. So we have profit. Profit will be equal to SP minus CP. Now your SP is 1 by 3, but here let us write 4 by 3x. 4 by 3x minus x. So here we don't have denominator in CP, so we'll write x by 1. Now take out the LCM. It will be 3. So you'll be left with 4x minus 3x in the numerator. It will be equal to x by 3. Now profit percent will be equal to profit by CP multiplied by 100. So that will be, what is your profit here? It is x by 3. So x by 3 divided by x, because CP is equal to x, and this multiplied by 100. So let's see how we can carry it forward. Now see here, this is equal to x by 3 divided by x by 1 whole multiplied by 100. So it can be equal to x by 3 multiplied by 1 by x into 100. Because see, when you divide one fraction with another fraction, the second fraction will reciprocate and the division will change into multiplication. So here x and x gets cancelled and you will be left with 100 by 3, which will be equal to 33 1 by 3. So profit will be equal to 33 1 by 3%. In a school, there are 50 students in class 6A. 88% of the students passed a mathematics test. See here children, total number of students in class 6A are 50 and 88% of the students passed maths test. Okay, so 88% of the students passed a maths test means if you consider 100 students, then 88 passed maths test. The same number of boys and girls failed in the exam. So, number of girls and number of boys for failing were equal to one another. If 42% of the total students are girls, how many boys passed the test? See children, it's not very difficult. First, let us jot down what is given. So, total number of students. In class 6A equal to 50. This is what given here. Okay. So, number of students passed will be equal to, see, 88% of the students. So, 88% of 50, because there were 50 students. So, first let us calculate how many passed. So, 88% means 88 by 100 multiplied by, of means multiplied by, and 50. Now you know 50 ones are 50 and 52s are 100, and 2 ones are 2 and 2 44s are 88. So 44 students passed the maths test. So number of students who failed the test will be equal to how much? 50. That is total 50 minus 44, those who have passed. So how many you are getting? 6 students. So 6 students failed. Now see children, if 6 students failed, we have here the same number of boys and girls failed in the exam. Means if X number of boys failed, then X number of girls failed. So we can say that 2 into boys or 2 into girls, we can say like this, equal to 6. So boys will be equal to 3 and girls will also be equal to 3 who failed. Here failed students. So see children, in that class 3 boys failed and 3 girls also failed the test. Now see the last statement. If 42% of the total student are girls, how many boys passed? First let us calculate how many girls are studying in that school. Okay. So see 42% are girls. So number of girls equal to 42% of total were 50. So it will be 42 divided by 100 into 50. So again 50 ones are 52 are and 2 ones are 2 20 ones are. So here we have number of girls equal to 21. Number of girls were equal to 21. So total students were 50. So number of boys will be equal to 50 minus 21. That will be equal to how much? 29. See 10 minus 1 is 9. Here 4 left. So 4 minus 2 is 29 boys are there altogether. 3 boys failed. So number of boys passed will be equal to 29 minus 3. So it will be 26. So how many boys passed the test? 26 boys passed the test. Now let's see the next question. The cost of 10 articles is equal to the selling price of 8. Find the profit or loss percent. Children, just write down the first statement and from there itself we shall be able to solve the question. See here, the first statement is CP of 10 articles equal to SP of 8 articles. Okay. So that means if you say that CP of one article equal to SP of 8 by 10 articles, it will not be wrong. So here CP of one article is equal to SP of 8 by 10 articles. So let's say SP is equal to X. Then CP will be equal to 8 by 10 of X. So children, you can cancel 8 and 10 by 2. 2 4s are 8 and 2 5s are 10. This is 4 by 5x. Now see children, SP is equal to X. This you can write as 5x by 5. Isn't it? Because x can be written as 5x by 5 because 5 gets cancelled and only x will be remaining. So here it's okay to write 5 by 5x. Then CP is equal to 4 by 5x. From here you can compare and you get SP greater than CP. So here we have profit. So how do you calculate profit? Profit will be equal to SP minus CP. Your SP is 5x by 5 and CP is 4x by 5. So it will be 5x minus 4x whole by 5, which will give you x by 5. Now children, profit percent will be equal to profit by CP multiplied by 100. So what is your profit here? Profit is x by 5. And what is your CP here? How much is your CP? Look here, CP is 4 by 5x. So divided by 4 by 5x multiplied by 100. This will give you profit percent. Now this will be written as x by 5 divided by 4 by 5x multiplied by 100. So it will become x by 5 multiplied by 5 by 4. Now x is in the numerator, so it will come in the denominator. It will come with 4 into 100. So see here, 5 gets cancelled and again x and x also gets cancelled. You will be left with 100 by 4. That will be 25. So profit will be equal to 25%. So here if the CP of 10 articles is equal to SP of 8 articles, then we have profit, and profit percent is equal to how much? 25, or we have 25% profit. Now let's read the last question. Find the number by adding 33 1 by 3% of 1 by 3 of the predecessor of the smallest 5-digit number to the successor of the smallest number formed by the digits of first 4 composite number. Children, it's a long mathematical statement only. To solve this question easily, let's do it in parts. First of all, let us try to find out the numbers which can be put in the mathematical statement. So first let us find out the smallest number. See here, the smallest number formed by the digits of first 4 composite numbers. Now children, do you remember what are composite numbers? So see, suppose if we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let us say 10 also. Now here first 4 composite numbers. Is 1 a composite number? No, it is neither composite nor prime. Is 2 a composite number? No, it is a prime number. 3 is also prime number. 4 has more than 2 factors, so it is composite number. 5 is again prime because it has only 2 factors, that is 1 and 5. 6 is composite number. 7 is prime number. 8 is composite number. And 9 is also composite number. So we have got 4 digits, that is 4, 6, 8 and 9. Now see here what he is saying. Smallest number formed by the digits of first 4 composite number. So if you form the smallest number from these 4 digits, you will get 4689. Now here what you need? Successor of the smallest number formed by the digits of first 4 composite number. So successor of 4689 will be 4690. So here we have completed part 1. Now let's see the next part. Next part is, see here, predecessor of the smallest 5-digit number. Here see, 1/3 of the predecessor of the smallest 5-digit number. So first of all, let us write down smallest 5-digit number. What is your smallest 5-digit number? It will be 1 followed by 4 zeros. That means 10,000. It is your smallest 5-digit number. Now what will be the predecessor of the smallest 5-digit number? So predecessor will be 1 less than 10,000, that is 9,999. Now see here in part 2, here we need 1/3 of the predecessor of the smallest 5-digit number. That means here we need 1/3 of 9,999. So it will be equal to 1 by 3 into 9999. So it will give you 3,333. So this is our part 2. Here see, we have got one number, that is 4690, that is first part, and here we have got 3,333, that is our second part. Here we can complete the statement now. 33 1 by 3% of 3333 plus, since it is to be added, then this number, the first part, that is 4,690. So here 33 1 by 3% means 100 by 3%. Now this one is the statement, mathematical statement, which we got from the question. Now here it will be 100 by 3% of 3,333 plus 4,690. So how will you do this? 100 by 3% means 100 by 3% means divided by 100. So it can be written as 1 by multiplied by 1 by 100 into 3,333 plus 4,690. So see here children, 100 and 100 gets cancelled. 3 ones are, and if you cancel here, you will get 1,111. So at the end you will be left with 4690 plus 1111, and that will give you 0 plus 1 1, 9 plus 1 10, 0. So here 1 7 and 1 8, and then 4 and 1 5. So your final answer is 5,801. So that's all for today children. We shall meet again with some more concepts very soon.